venerable veteran journalist. Very tactful. Thank you very much for passing through this morning. Yeah, so he just passed through. We're going to be here till 10.
Exactly.
Yes,
And then we'll continue from there. It's a whole election. So we're starting the Election Command Center on TV3Newday. We do encourage you, while you have to add the hashtag TV3Newday to your messages, also add Election Command Center. And apart from me, I have these distinguished, beautiful, intelligent ladies to enable us do this. So we're here to make sure that we bring you the best coverage from the polling stations, give you the facts and figures, the personalities who are on the ground based on what our reporters are giving us, and then also what we have been able to research on to not only inform ourselves, but also educate all of us as well. And so it promises to be quite exciting, very educative as well, until we drop the last votes by way of the results right here of any polling station in Asinov. It is all that we have. Charlie, what's up?
How do you feel when you're churning out appellations and praises and all that, and this is the reaction you get, like you're looking at the
what's going on?
Because nobody sees what you do. The mischief.
Well, the control room sees what you do and what we do, so it's okay.
Yeah.
But your haircut is beautiful.
Thank you.
You cut your hair only for us in North.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's how crucial it is for you.
Oh. I to be truthful, I think that the next year's election is going to be a very crucial one. And yesterday we were on the Twitter Spaces.
Yes.
And you were there as well.
Yes,
so,
I was.
The reality is that apart from the 2000 election, 2024 is going to be a difficult one for both parties, because we know that ultimately it's always going to be MPP or NDC. And the MPP in power say that they are going to make sure that they retain the seats. And then the NDC also says that we're going to wrestle the seat from you. But we're just in the middle, making sure that we bring you all that happens, the pre-election activities. And today, I think, is the beginning of everything. Forget about Kume. Kume there was just a predictable seat. But this one, we'll see how it goes. The stakes seem very high.
Very.
So you say that because of how Asin North, or let me say Asin, has been described. I mean, it's in the central region. You're saying that because it's a swing region,
No,
right?
no.
Is that why you're saying that?
I'm saying this because of the flurry of activities we've seen. We've had the president go there, the vice president, all the big wigs within the ruling party. And then also we have former President John Dramani Mahama. Everybody else also in the NDC also go there. So the stakes are high. We know all the drama that has been attached to it. The big rallies by the ruling MPP.
Yes.
The smaller community ones that has been put together, or the engagement that has been put together by the NDC as well. The MPs who are showing us that they suffer to get to electorate by wading through flood waters and all that. Yeah, so it promises to be exciting. I think that's what we're made for, just to make sure that we bring it as it is.
I'm just praying that it will be incident and accident free.
Yes.
And I hope that it will really be free and fair, very reflective of the political atmosphere that we are trying to promote or grow in the country. Already there have been indications of pockets of violence here and there. I'm told that there was an attack on a Peace FM reporter yesterday. Yes, we're yet to ascertain how true that is. But of course, a lot has been coming in, including this one. And we're just praying that we don't hear or we don't witness some of these things. I just pray that we'll be mature enough to be able to go past political differences and individual differences and heated arguments and discussions and all that. And just at the end of the day, produce the best man for the constituency. That's all I am saying. Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
The voters will decide that.
Yeah,
Yes.
they will decide that.
So,
41,000 of them.
41,000.
Yeah.
That's quite a number.
I'm looking out for the turnout because for that of Kumewu, when we compared it to the general elections in 2020, the by-elections had a shortfall of over 8,000 voters. 8,000 voters didn't turn up or didn't show up at all to vote for the Kumewu one. So this one, I am on the lookout for the turnout, especially because of the presence of both parties and the big wigs that we've seen. I mean, everybody's been there, the presidents, the vice president, and even on the NDC side, we've seen all of them, Chairman Nketia, General Nketia. I mean, we've seen all of them. So let's see how it goes. I am looking out for the turnout. It feels like the turnout will be very, very huge. So I'm looking out for that one.
I'm told the visuals that we see now is from the events grounds, one of the polling stations sent in this morning.
Okay.
So by Komla Kluche.
Okay.
So.
Oh wow! And the turn-up is high already.
It is.
But how come it's all women in this queue? Was there a bell? Was there an alarm that was rung and said, "Hey, all the women
maybe they
come
woke
and
up
vote"?
early, so let's just give time. You know, eventually the men will come around.
It's
and every
looking
single
and
person.
feeling peaceful, though. That's what I'm seeing. But I see the presence of the police personnel as well.
Yes.
We are told that 800 of them are on ground. Making sure that everything goes well. So let's see. I'm sure Dampari and his men, they have the men.
Yes,
Dampari and his men will do a yeoman's job today as well. But this feels like a very crucial election today. Yeah,
it is.
Very crucial.
So, I mean, going through the Yasin North by-election contestants, we're just going to
slides,
run.
Right?
Exactly. So we're just going to run through them very quickly. So we've got, from the NPP, we've got Mr. Charles Opoku. From LPG, we've got Madam Bernice Enyonam Sefenu. And then from the NDC, we've got Mr. James Ejechik Kwesin. So this...
Say Sapanu.
Sapanu.
Roland can say it. So you say Sapanu.
Yeah, we'll get there someday. But I mean, starting off, we're just going to quickly take the profile of Mr. Charles Opoku. So, from what we see, date of birth, May 6th, 1983. He's an electrical engineer and a businessman, holds an HND in the Electrical Engineering Associate Degree, Business Administration, University of People, USA. Of the People, USA. And he's married to Georgina Opoku with 4 children. Okay. Interesting one there. So here we have Mr. James Ejechik Kwesin. Date of birth, October 9, 1952. And so he's much older. So going through his education, he has BSW Social Services, York University, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, BA General Arts with majors in Political Science and Sociology from York University, Toronto, Ontario in Canada.
Right.
And he is a Social Services and Community Development Administrator and a manager as well as a farmer. Okay. That's quite a rich profile there.
Right.
And then...
that of Madame Sepano.
Yes, that of Madame.
We have that one, guys.
Okay. So these are the two main
contenders.
Yes, the 2 main contenders. And so there you have it. So if you're going out, if you're listening to us and you are in a Sin North, you know the people that you want to vote for. I'm sure you've already made your decisions as and now as to who exactly you're going to be voting for.
Right.
Okay.
And then I think we've got some slides that takes us back into history as well. So we're going to start off from 2012 to look at how the pattern has been in that constituency, especially amongst the two major parties, NDC and of course the NPP. I'll just wait for the cue because we want you to follow. So we'll just put, so there we go. And this is a representation of what happened in 2012. The NDC, represented by Samuel Ambre, polled 51.64% of the votes, and that was a representation of 14,338. And then MPP's Ebenezer Piakubi polled 12,000, which was 44.24%. Now we'll move on to 2016, if we have it on the screen. Okay, we'll just take our time. We want you to follow, so we'll have that of 2016, and then we'll go to 2020 as well. Okay, so 2016, Abuna Duruwa polled 15,553, which is 56.77% of the vote. NDC Samuel Ambre 10,751, which represented 39.24% of the votes. Adra, please continue.
Okay, so for 2020, where we had Mr. James Jishikwesin standing. Yes, so in there we have 17,000. So we got 17,498. That represented 55.2%. And Abinat Drowa of the NPP amassed 14,193. That is 44.8% as well. So there you have it from 2012 through to 2016 and 2020. Those are the results that we've had so far. So today, the people get to decide once again before the general elections next year. Okay, we've got quite a lot on the elections today. We'll just be giving you all the exclusives because we have our people on the ground. So every single thing that's happening from beginning to the end of the elections today, we'll be giving exclusives right here on TV3Newday and all the other Media General platforms as well. Right now, we're going for a quick break. When we come back, we'll still have more discussions. It's TV3Newday.